set to partner with Netherlands on waste management. FRSC sensitizes Anambra road users on safety ahead of Easter celebration. Federal government shuts Enugu Airport for emergency repairs. And on the foreign scene, U.S. Supreme Court poses deportation under Alien Enemies Act. Remember, security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember, the emergency numbers 5111 and 080220008. And welcome to the news at 7:30 p.m. on ABS Television. I am Ogenerume Ogogome. The Anambra State Governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, has reiterated his readiness to explore opportunities to improve waste management and foster environmental sustainability in the state. Governor Chukwuma Soludo made the call through his deputy, Dr. Onyekachi Bezim, while hosting the Netherlands mission team in Nigeria during a circular economy stakeholders meeting in Awka, Anambra State. Governor Soludo stated that the environment is one of the key pillars in his administration, saying that he has transformed some local councils like Opoko Slum to a new haven and maintained his willingness to partner with the Netherlands. The Netherlands mission team in Nigeria, led by Mr. Okpayemi Orinyowo, stated that they are in Anambra to support the state to set up a circular economy that encourages recycling of waste of all kinds. Mr. Orinyowo explained that the Netherlands remains committed to supporting transition to a circular economy through private and public sector-led investment and policy support. The Honorable Commissioner for Environment, Engineer Dr. Felix Odumegu, in the submission informed the Consular General team that the Soludo-led administration prioritizes the environment by providing an enabling platform for many recycling hubs to spring up and thrive, saying that the state is running a program that involves 179 communities in the state. The new General Hospital Opoko, built and recently commissioned by Governor Chukwuma Soludo, was a beehive of activities as residents, mostly pregnant women, visited the hospital for their health needs. Staff reporter Ogochukwu, who visited the hospital to monitor operations there, has the details.
The hospital, the doctors and nurses were seen attending to patients at the accident and emergency section, while the outpatients department was filled with pregnant women who came for antenatal care, among other patients. Speaking to the ABS, the chief medical director of the hospital, Dr. Ikenna Okukogu, who said they have recorded high patronage and have been busy since the hospital commenced operation, noted that the hospital was sited in a poor environment where some patients declined treatment due to fund, appealed to organizations and well-to-do individuals to visit the hospital to assist in funding patients' treatment, while the chief nursing officer and matron of the hospital disclosed that more than 100 pregnant women have registered for their free antenatal services, while they have had more than 20 deliveries. A pregnant woman, Mrs. Mercy Mbado, and a patient, Mr. Romanus Awoma, stated that the hospital promises a brighter future for healthcare delivery for Oboko residents and environs.
We have actually recorded a quite increasing number of healthcare seekers. We'll be seeking for maybe local government or individuals to assist, maybe through charity work.
We have up to 5 deliveries this month. Last month we have many. The awareness has reached to everybody.
Ogochukwu Oran for ABS News.
And the Anambra State Command of Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC, has sensitized members of the public on road safety measures during the Easter celebration to prevent accidents. The sensitization show, which was led by the Anambra State Sector Commander of FRSC, Joyce Alexander, correspondent Kenechukwu Chukwudi was there and our reports.
The road sensitization show took off from Amobia by the expressway through 6th Avenue to Ikoka, Amenyi, Ezuzu, and Aroma junctions to Unizik Tem sites as educative flyers were shared with motorists and road users. The sector commander, Alexander, explained that the sensitization is a continuous routine of the FRSC, only heightened during festivities like Easter to ensure the safety of road users traveling and moving for different purposes. Charging passengers not to jeopardize their safety through cautioning drivers promptly, emphasizing also that FRSC personnel are fully deployed for duties. Some drivers who spoke to the ABS, including Messrs. Augustine Chigozie, Jonathan Ezikugu, and Chibweze Ogobuchi, emphasized that they are well prepared for the Easter traveling and are safety aware for themselves and their passengers, including doing routine maintenance on their vehicles and having safety equipment like fire extinguisher.
People are thinking of what they're going to do at this festive period. It now lies within the responsibility of the Federal Road Safety Corps to try and educate people.
Safety is the most important thing. Safety first before money. Please, I want to say that if you are a good driver, please make sure that your tires is normal. Check your tires. Make sure you have a fire extinguisher and other things.
In Oka, it's been Kenechukwu Chukwudi for ABS News.
It was a huge relief and a dream come true for the population of people living in Akuzo village, Umpo, and the 33 Nkwele community as construction work commences on the Akuzo road that links Ozeyi Nkwele and Burst Omife area, which connects the 33 road. ABS correspondent Ogochukwu Oranu monitored the extent of work on the road project and now reports.
At the construction site, it was observed that heavy earthwork is going on at the Akuzo Road axis, while a bridge that will link the road to Oze is being constructed over the Nkisi River. From the Omife axis, the road construction is at stone base level with drainages at both sides. At the inside of Oze Nkwele community, massive earthwork is going on at some portion of the road while drainage is being constructed at some other portion. The foreman of Canubin Construction Company handling the project, Mr. John Udonsi, said the long stretch of road, which is more than 8 kilometers, is at stone base level from the Omife axis, and they are working round the clock to see that the stone base is completed before the rain sets in. Some residents of Akuzompo, Onyekachukwu Ezeme, Tochukwu Eliako, among others, recall that they have begged for decades for the road to be constructed to aid smooth vehicular movement in the overpopulated community and to end perennial traffic at the 33 axis, yet to no avail.
About 2 months ago or thereafter, we put tractors, I said, wow, and I have our excellency. So we'll be there. You talk.
I want to Tazan Junction from Tazan Junction to 33 Junction. For the reason, I see how GC came. White men are putting their effort. I believe in a short time it will be delivered.
Ogochukwu Oranu for ABS News.
The Commissioner of Police, Anambra State, CP Koya Rutugu, has commended the community for their collaboration with the police in apprehending an alleged serial rapist, Chidebere Bene, aged 33 years. A press statement signed by the force, PPRO, Mr. Tochukwu Ikengen Oka, maintained that the suspect is allegedly involved in the murder of one KD Michael Som Tochukwu, a 15-year-old boy in Nubi, Newi South local government area on 15th April 2025. The suspect also allegedly raped the elder sister of the deceased before he fled the scene, according to the release. It further noted that the development showcases the effectiveness of community policing and the importance of public cooperation in maintaining law and order. According to the press statement, the CP has directed the immediate transfer of the case to the State's Criminal Investigation Department, OCA, for a comprehensive investigation. He also reiterated the command's willingness to continue to leverage community support to effectively apprehend suspects as well as identify unrepentant criminals in the state. Still to come on the news, federal government shuts Enugu Airport for emergency repairs. Another foreign saying, U.S. Supreme Court poses deportation under alien enemies. The news returns shortly after the break. Stay with us.
When you're low on energy and need a break, give yourself a treat. Cadbury Hot Chocolate. Smooth. Crafted from cocoa, milk, and sugar. Creamy. Chocolatey. Frothy goodness. Rich taste. So satisfying.
Cadbury 3-in-1 Hot Chocolate. The treat you deserve.
Welcome back to the news on ABS Television. The Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria FAN has said that the Akanu Ibiam International Airport in Enugu State will be temporarily shut down for emergency runway repairs. The Director of Public Affairs and Consumer Protection, Obiageli Ora, said in a statement in the early hours of today that this measure became necessary due to sudden and insignificant rupture in the asphalt surface at the critical section of the runway. FAN said that while the repairs are ongoing, all flights will be redirected to nearby airports. She said that emergency repairs will be conducted on that portion of the runway from April 22nd to May 6, 2025. In compliance with Nigerian civil aviation regulations, the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria FAN has therefore closed the runway during this period as part of FAN's commitment to passenger safety and the modernization of airport facilities, adding that the runway will not be open for landings or takeoffs during the rehabilitation period. And on the foreign scene, the Supreme Court early Saturday morning posed the deportation of immigrants potentially subject to the Alien Enemies Act freezing action in a fast-developing case involving a group of immigrants in Texas who say the Trump administration was working to remove them. The court's brief order drew dissent from conservative justices Samuel Alito and Clarence Thomas. Attorneys for the Venezuelans at issue in the case filed an emergency appeal at High Court on Friday, claiming they were at immediate risk of being removed from the country and had not been provided sufficient notice to challenge their deportation. The court's brief order did not explain the court's reason. The court ordered the Trump administration to respond to the emergency appeal once the federal appeal court in Louisiana takes action in the case. In the meantime, the court said the government is directed not to remove any member of the putative class of detainees from the United States until further order of this court. And in sports, Nigeria Football Federation and NFF has announced venues and dates for the quarterfinal of the President Federation Cup. Plateau United and Rangers will clash at the Area 3 Stadium in Abuja. The encounter between Akwa United and Kwara United will be played at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium in Enugu. Abakaliki FC and Nasarawa United will lock arms at the Samuel Obemudia Stadium in Benin City, while Wiki Tourist and Ikorodu City clash is billed for the Bari Stadium in Abuja. All the matches will kick off at 4 p.m. on Saturday, May 3rd, 2025. The winner of the competition will represent Nigeria in the CAF Confederation Cup next year. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at ABS Television, and on X at ABS Radio TV, on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log into our website by logging on to www.absradiotv.com. And now the main points. Anambra State Government set to partner with Netherlands on waste management. FRSC has sensitized Anambra road users on safety ahead of Easter celebration. The federal government has shut down Enugu Airport for emergency repairs. And on the foreign scene, U.S. Supreme Court has posed deportation under Alien Enemies Act. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 08022 0008. And that's the end of the news on ABS Television Oka. I am Ogenerume Ogogome. Thanks for watching.